Welcome to Games at Us. In this episode I have a great train robbery mission for the hard achievement that is not letting even one train to pass by you. You need to destroy all 8 straight away in a row, otherwise you're not going to get the mission done. First things first, quickly put your workers into gathering resources. Send your troops, that you got 4 available, send those troops towards the Diamond-Back that is on the left hand side. You have like 3 yellow dots, like a sniper mark almost, all around the base. You see left, top, left and right on the top of you, and there's the Diamond-Backs that are most important in this mission. You're really going to need those to destroy those trains, because at some point those trains are going to be moving faster and faster, and your normal troops will not be able to chase them, so you need those Diamond-Backs. So I've got 1 so far. I'm keep building the straightaway reactor for my marine squad, so I'm not actually building the I'm building the not the reactor, the tech lab, in order to have better units available. Also same thing goes for, so I'm going to build some Marauders, and I'm going to do the same thing when it comes to the workshop, when you can get the better vehicles and Diamond-Backs. So I'm going to quickly go and get another Diamond-Back. There's a countdown in the right hand corner for the next train, which is only 50 seconds away basically. So I want to collect all these Diamond-Backs as quick as possible, so I have something to destroy those trains with. You don't have much time at the beginning to collect enough armies, but you also have lots of places around the base where there is resources that you can collect and help yourself in this mission. So like I mentioned, there's 20 something seconds left for the first train. I'm going to get 1 more Diamond-Back in the meantime. That is basically here on the top. I'm going to have to quickly go and do it. There's 1 dot left. It's right here on the right hand side. And I'm also going to get the 3 resources that are over there. And I have an extra 1 now. So I can actually, now I'm going to have a chance to destroy that train, because I'm going to have enough troops. At the beginning of the mission, you do not have any basic, you have nothing protecting the train to start with, which makes it a little bit easier, but that will change. After a while you're going to start having soldiers protecting the trains. It's going to make a mission a little bit more difficult, but as long as you keep building your armies and keep building lots of Diamond-Backs, so make sure you're building your depots, so you can have more army available to build, and just maybe do like engineering bay and armory, where you can level up your weaponry and your armor of the vehicles and the units in general, and that way you'll speed up the process. Don't forget also we have available a mercenary building where you can actually get mercenaries for 250, usually for 250 resources plus some Vespian gas normally. But there we go. I destroyed the first train. That was pretty easy, even on a hard level. And I'm going to quickly regroup, go back to the base. You can, if you have to, you can take your workers and repair your Diamond-Backs. You can also get the medical units, and they can keep curing your normal units and your workers if they get damaged. So it's always worth having something that will allow you to heal constantly, and keep building more workers in order to gain more resources. At this stage I'm going to be focusing on upgrading the weaponry and the so I'm going to build an armory so I can actually upgrade weapons on my vehicles and armory, or an armor of my vehicles as well. And for the next train we got only 9 seconds left, so basically there's a second one coming now. So I'm going to make sure I've got enough army to actually deal with him. So there it is, there's another train coming. This time it's going through the bottom track, So I'm going to quickly move in. I bought another Diamondback, which is going to help me out a lot. Like I mentioned, you need fairly fast units, and Diamondbacks are basically the best one to have when it comes to those trains. I'm hoping for another one to build in the meantime. I'm already building another one, but it's a while away. This time the trains already, I'm not entirely sure, I think already they might have the soldiers protecting them. So train is nearly near me, so I'm basically blocking its way. There we go, we have a few soldiers already protecting it, some vehicles, but at the moment it's not as big convoy yet as it will be later on. So you still shouldn't have any problems with the second train to kill him in. But keep building Diamondbacks, like I mentioned. Keep building Diamondbacks. That's what will get you through this mission really quick and easy. The train is nearly destroyed. Only like 100 HP left. There we go. Train is down, so that's the second one done. And like I mentioned, if you do your mission already on the normal level, you don't actually have to do anything else. You just have to destroy 8 trains in a row, and your achievement will be added. You can collect some research if you like, if you haven't done it yet. But like I mentioned, there's no need if you already done it on normal level. And keep building in the armies. When I have eventually enough depots, I'm gonna get all the mercenary units. They're quite strong units, so it's good to use them, especially when bit by bit you're gonna have a bigger convoys of each train. And even like now, every now and then they're gonna attack the base, so you want to be ready for all of that. You don't want to keep losing units for no reason if you don't have to. Make this as less painful as possible for yourself, and you're not going to have any problems. You're going to finish it in a 25-minute limit, because it's basically every few minutes you have a train. So there's another one coming. I think at this point the trains might be faster, or maybe even have a bit bigger, a little bit bigger convoy protecting them. But yeah, this time train is already faster, so it's already speed up the speed of the train. Oh no, it isn't, not just yet. So at the moment it's just a bigger convoy, so it's basically a bit more soldiers protecting it. But again, the army that I've got now, it's already way bigger than it was, which means the train literally doesn't have a chance. So the third train is already destroyed pretty much. That's it. It's done. And there's another checkpoint on every train you destroy. So now at this point they're gonna start building the armored turrets and bunkers everywhere around the maps where the train's gonna be passing by. I would suggest, as soon as you know the train is coming and you know which way it's coming, go out there first quickly and destroy all the bunkers and destroy all the units already there. It will help you out when the train with the convoy turns up. At least you won't have to be fighting against more soldiers, and on top of things destroying the bunkers. So it's a good thing to go around and destroy all these bunkers while you have a chance. And you'll see in a moment there's only 50 seconds left again. It's only 3 minutes wait for each train, so you don't have specifically lots of time to build up an army. That's why you want to make sure you send your workers every now and then to repair your Diamondbacks. Make sure you have a few medical units to keep healing your troops. And I'm not sure why I've got some lost Diamondback going around and killing things on his own. I just called him back. I'm not sure why that happened. So I'm going to send one of my workers in order to heal him or repair him, as you like. And like I mentioned before, I've been doing upgrades for my weaponry and my armor, for my units and my vehicles, to make sure that is as easy and as painless as possible. So in a moment we're going to have to destroy some bunkers now. There we go. There's some bunkers here already near my base. But as you saw, even on a hard level with this amount of units, it only takes a few seconds to actually do it. So you shouldn't really lose anything and anyone. And I'm going to go and attack this train fairly quick, but you don't want to go too deep inside because there's going to be more units and more bunkers and more guns over there, so you want to drag them out a little bit. You don't want to go all the way in, just to save yourself some troops. And always make sure you kill all the troops first, and then you can focus on the train itself. There you go, that's how easy it was. 4 trains down, 4 to go, and we're pretty much halfway through the mission already. Not many units lost. I'm gonna try to get, yet again, there we go. So now I have some medical units, and they're gonna kill everybody now after this little encounter. I'm gonna send one of my workers probably in a moment, just so we can repair them. There you go. So he's already repairing my diamondbacks. There's another diamondback just got built. I'm gonna build a few more and just keep doing that. And you have to building your depots all the time, supply depots, because you have a limit on how many units you can have, and diamondbacks take a lot of depot space at once. I think they take like 4. There we go. Same like your mercenary units, they also take 4. So it's basically, if you have available, I don't know, 83, you need to have at least at 79 level in order to build one. So they try to attack me again. I dealt with them fairly quick. My medical units will quickly heal him again. So that's not a problem. I've got another 2 new diamondbacks on top of things. I'm going to have to build yet another supply depot constantly, because all these best units, they just take more room. And there we go, there's another train, and this train now is got a boosted speed, which means you're going to have less time to kill it, and that's where you need faster units, because trains are going to be running away from you way faster than before. This is the 5th train. There's a much bigger convoy. Oh, actually, sorry about that. The train is still the same speed, but there's much bigger convoy. We got tanks, we got Goliaths, we got healing units. We got pretty much everything here now. So it was way more difficult to actually attack it. So the train's speed is still not boosted, luckily, but it's getting harder and harder. I'm pretty sure that the 6th and 7th train will be boosted speed, and the 7th and the 8th one will have a really big convoy. And soon, on the next one of the next rounds, what's going to also happen, you're going to have a massive company of marauders walking around protecting the tracks, which is going to increase the difficulty again. And because it's a hard level, you do not want to meet those marauders, because you're going to lose a lot of units in order to defeat them. So make sure you don't have to. And as you just saw, I've lost pretty much all my diamondbacks. I have not even one. So there is one I just built, but pretty much all my diamondbacks are gone. And at this stage, it's actually not good, because, like I mentioned, the speed of the train will be increased, and you need fast units in order to deal with it. And you're going to find out exactly in 20 seconds what I mean by that, if you don't know already. If you already played on the normal level and you're just trying to do your quest, then yeah, diamondbacks are the way to go. I slowly run out of all my resources, so I'm just going to have to send some of my units out. There's like a little dot all the way around the map, There's the little dots here and on the left there. On the left west side, there's dots on the south side. Everywhere the little white dots are around, that means there's some sort of resources down there you can go and pick up. That will help you. That will help you obviously build more units while you're running out already. So you don't want to use too many units at this point either. And every train you defeat will also give you resources, of course. And at this stage, when the trains are faster, there is no convoy around them. So all you gotta do is just destroy them. So there is one resource there at the bottom here, which I might collect in a minute. But again, you see how fast the train is now. And only the Diamondbacks can chase it and destroy it. Luckily for me, I was in the right spot at the right time. So there it is. I managed to actually destroy it. I'm gonna collect all the resources available, destroyed another bunker. Unfortunately, I've sent my units over there alone, a few units alone, and unfortunately they got killed, which is really not good at this stage. So be careful, don't lose units for no reason. Just make sure you do this all safe. There's a few more units waiting here, but at the moment, again, I have no Diamondbacks left. So there's one that I just built, and I keep building some more. And at this stage, there's one more train that's going to be faster, which means there will be no convoy again. And without a convoy, makes things easier. Set yourself up. So now you see on the left-hand side, there's like a pulsating white mark going around our base. And this is the Marauders company. There's a lot of them and they're very strong, so you don't really want to meet them if you don't have to. And there's another attack on the base that I'm going to quickly deal with. There we go. And you want to avoid them, so if there's another train coming, make sure you're away from them and you're just focusing on the train itself. And then at the very end, on the 8th train, I'm gonna show you a little trick, because those Marauders will almost meet up with the train at some point, so you want to avoid them if you can help it. So now I'm gonna have to take the best position possible, because I don't have very fast units. I've got a few Diamondbacks now, but not nearly as many as I need, so I'm simply gonna ambush the train and I'm gonna do as much damage as possible before it goes away too far away from me. So there's another Diamondback I just built, and my sheer power of my units, the amount of shots that they managed to do, was enough to destroy him really quick. Now I'll explain exactly what I mean by this 8th train. You see Marauders are just coming up from the top, so now I want to quickly run away from them so they don't chase me into the base. They don't react to my units. There's literally a minute and 45 seconds left to the next train. I'm gonna get some more mercenaries, because the last convoy, the last train is gonna be slower again, but it's gonna be heavily protected. So you want to prepare for that. And the ground unit, like war pigs and all the mercenaries and the Marauders, and my ground units, like I mentioned, with the upgraded weaponry and armor, will gonna make a massive difference. Now I'm sending my workers to go around the base and collect all the resources, everything that I can, to increase my army as much as I can, just to simply finish this mission and be done with it without too much hassle. So there we go, there's a little bit more there, another 110. So I've got another couple of Diamondbacks that I managed to build. 30 seconds left to the last train. Keep watching where the Marauders are. Marauders walking towards around the base. They're on the east side of the base at this point. But as the train's going to be coming down, they're going to end up at the same point on the west side of the base, literally on the left side. and the train's going to come down from the bottom, and you do not want to meet the heavy convoy and marauders at the same time, because I'm telling you right now, you're not going to win it. So I'm going to be a little bit tricky, I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to move right against the train, because marauders only walking around the base itself. So if I go deep enough, they're not going to spot me and they're not going to try to fight me. And that's why I went and attacked the convoy really early, to make sure that I destroy it. Destroyed all the tanks. Look how many tanks they've got here. It's actually quite bad. And while I'm doing all this, the marauders will go by, and I'm actually not even going to have to fight against them, because they're right in front of me, funny enough. They're literally walking in front of me while I'm attacking the train from behind, and that way I don't have to deal with them. And this is it, guys. So I'm glad to show you this. The achievement on the hard level, not losing one train during the hard level, been accomplished. Pretty easy, seems pretty easy, isn't it, guys? So thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my content. I'm going to be making more videos about StarCraft as well. But for now, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Veteran Adjutant. What entails so